is we're just going to see that there is something here and a bright arse light. Right now, is this a mass in itself? Well, as I said, like, I believe that in this mass in itself will be something that would have been mass so little, right? It would have been mass so little that it would have had to create in that an entropy event that would be so unstable, and in which that the events of properties would have happened naturally within the system, right? Because the system is controlled within its closed system based off second law of thermodynamics, right? So the argument on whether this is a god entity or not is already out the window, right? The idea of this event becomes irrelevant. The involvement in this is to create now a constant system. We can prove that we can make a particle A and B. It doesn't matter whether they're dimensionally entwined within a system, right? We know that a positive and a negative exist, right? Keeping that constant, right, will make us be able to, in that, prove that the Big Bang exists. Well, what does that do? Nothing, right? It doesn't solve the age-old problem that Einstein is a villain and it leaves place for God, right? So regardless, right, as long as we're able to involve within this closed system, you know, the fact of the matter is that within this system, we can keep this particle constant. We could keep photons constant, right? We could keep electrons constant. We could keep, you know, plasma constant, right? And within doing those things, you know, that's basically an achievement for humanity, because now we never have a power crisis again, right? Like that then will be that you get energy installed by getting a light bulb on the side of your house that runs a light cable under the ground like fiber, right? That's still interesting.
And Gerard de Vaucouleur, who's a Galaxy
Jerry.
guy.
I call him Jerry.
Yeah.
We're like this.
He was very French. He was pretty sure that a crashed Lexus is not a different kind of car. It's still a Lexus. Okay. So that was his analog.
It becomes a Toyota, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I mean? So like they fill the argument the same way. I just add to the lecture because I'm bored, right? So like it is what it is.
So he becomes a Toyota. Good one. Yeah. Good one. So the idea that no, they're not peculiar. They changed because they had these encounters, these collisions.
These galaxies collide.
Yes, and they're colliding all the time.
Right.
Okay. Now I forgot why I was even going to mention.
If particles collide all the time, how can we deny that Big Bangs are not multiple events that might happen on micro scales, 10 to the negative trillionth to the size of what it is? And it's just a scale that's so large because of distance, when realistically it's like objects in the mirror are closer than they